It's Wednesday, October 22nd, and we had an unreal ALCS Game 7. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Bears' huge win over the Saints, and then we have the rest of the NFL Week 7 recap. Let's get to it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, Alex. Happy Wednesday. Did you catch the MLB game? The awesome Game 7 between the Blue Jays and the Mariners.
I turned it on. George Springer hit a home run, and I was like, whoa. That's literally what happened. Within 2 minutes of me turning it on, George Springer hit that home run. So, I don't want to say I was the reason, but, could be.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say the reason, but I think Blue Jay fans are going to make sure you turn on every game now. I'm repping my Dodgers jersey. It's my Kershaw jersey. I don't give a fuck about the Dodgers. I like the Dodgers, but I'm rooting for the Blue Jays. I was rooting for the Mariners, honestly. I wanted to see the Mariners kind of go for the first time, but they're apparently just a cursed franchise. At least they got that Monday night win from Seattle, from the Seahawks. But I got to imagine that's tough. You're up 2. You're like, okay, we can give a run here. It's fine. Even 2 runs, we're okay. Tie game. We'll go whatever extras or, fight in the next 2 innings. Give up a 3-run bomb, though. That's real kick in the dick.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. I can't imagine being that fan base. Just like up 2, like I said, up 1, it's a little closer. Up 2, you're breathing a little bit more, and then even the announcers before it happens, yeah, this pitcher, he pitched against Springer yesterday, so he's seen him a little bit. He knows where he's going, so don't leave one over the middle. Schmaltz said that, and then he just left one right down the cock. That was electric, though. The place is so loud. I think 115 decibels for a baseball stadium's insane. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I know. The atmosphere was sick. I don't know if you saw this video of Vladdy. It was something. They were talking about, I think, going to the World Series, and it was just the cameras panning around him, and just his expression,
so
just
cool.
all wow, this is the moment. And then it's just spinning around, showing the crowd, and everyone's all pumped. It was pretty sick.
That's sick. That's cool. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun World Series, though. Obviously, Dodgers, the Goliath versus the David and the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have a pretty big roster. It's not like there's some little team payroll wise, especially. I think they're top 5, top 10 in payroll. So both teams have decent pitching. I think the Blue Jays have a better bullpen. Obviously, the Dodgers have probably more stacked offense, but it should be fun. I was saying this today to a coworker. I was like, it might be one of the, I don't know. I don't want to say it's the most watched World Series, but it's going to be pretty big. You got all of Japan for Ohtani again. You have obviously LA, the West Coast for Ohtani. And then you have all of Canada, because most Canadians are Toronto Blue Jays fans. So it's going to be pretty, you're going to have a lot of good ratings from Canada. I don't know about the American side, the East Coast, the Yankees, Red Sox fans. I don't know how much they're going to be watching
hate
this.
Watching.
But you do hate watch, yeah. So, yeah, it should be pretty good ratings-wise. Did you see before the game, you said Vladdy, did you see him wearing the Austin Matthews jersey pre-game? You didn't see that?
Yeah.
He rolled up wearing an Austin Matthews jersey. Austin Matthews notoriously, I think, is 0-4 in Game 7s. So people are like, oh, fuck, dude. I'm just going to find an Austin Matthews record in Game 7s. But the Maple Leafs in general are horrible.
Yeah.
Game 7 record. Let's see if I can find this exactly. Oh, sorry. He's 0-6 in Game 7s.
Oh.
The Toronto Maple Leafs have lost all 5 Game 7s they played. Oh, no, sorry. He's 0-5. Or I don't know why I said this. Either way, 0-5, 0-6. Horrible in Game 7s. Not the right jersey to wear rolling up to a game.
Hey, maybe if you're Austin Matthews, this is what put me over the hump right here. The curse is over. You didn't even do anything.
Or do you think it's oh, man, that was my one shot, dude, that he just wasted my one Game 7 on me right there? Anytime, he's the one, that's the one time to fuck. Now he's in there 0-6.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's not the best jersey to roll up to.
Yeah. And then, isn't Bichette coming back for?
He said that. He said he should be back for the series. I know AJ Przinsky was you don't come back. And it's dude, he's one of their best players. What do you mean don't come back? He's we're doing so good right now. It's you just went to Game 7. It wasn't you're rolled the Mariners. Your offense needs help, brother. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I get the argument, but I don't think if you're in a locker room and you get Bo Bichette back, fuck, this sucks.
Yeah. It's I get it because Springer was DHing, right? And so if he can't play short, like, you're gonna have to DH him or something. But
yeah, because his knee is jacked up, or Springer's is too.
Yeah, so it's like are you gonna take Springer out? Probably not.
No, yeah. So I get that. Like, you wouldn't do it then, but I think either way, you're in a better spot. It's better to have the guy than not. Like, hey, we have this option
for sure,
off the bench or whatever. I don't know. Like, AJ's like, leave him off the fucking roster in general for the World Series. Like, relax, dude.
No, that's so stupid. I mean,
all
Kyle Schwarber just like,
yeah,
came back and dominated. So whatever. Chicago media, they just like to have opinions and just like say that like that's the one thing that's true, even though it's just like you don't even have to talk about it. Like, they want to talk about stuff that like doesn't even make sense.
No,
you know,
you can just be like, oh, that's awesome. I mean, it's gonna be a boost for them. You know, who knows how good he's gonna be, but either way, it's a boost. Like, that's all you say. That's what I think. Like, I don't know, he could be shitty, but like, then you bench him. Like, you're not gonna lose the series because of him, but you could win because of him. So, and like you said, if his defense is just even okay, like, he'll play and be good. So I don't know. I feel like every Chicago media member just becomes fucking stupid when they graduate from player to media.
It's like no, they just follow what they've seen their entire career. it's what do media people do? Just complain all the time and just say all the negatives? Yeah, I guess that's what you're supposed to do.
That's gonna be me now. And it's like, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, excited. This is probably, like I think I've said many times in the podcast, best time of the year, right? NBA starting up again tonight.
Yep.
So we got
yesterday, I guess, if you're listening.
Yeah, yesterday, true. So you got the Warriors, Lakers, and then some garbage teams. I don't know. They're probably all good teams, actually, but I'm just saying they're garbage because I don't care about NBA. Who do you have? Let's just say it's just for the people. OKC and Houston, so fun. Garbage teams, they're legit champions. Yeah, no, it'll be good storylines. Again, I just don't care about basketball, so
yeah.
Unless the Bulls are good, then yeah, I'm definitely a bandwagon type fan. But if NBA's back, all this stuff's going on. What?
Talking about the Bulls, I guess, real quick. I said it last year, but dude, Zealous is gonna be a fucking superstar, man. Dude looks so good.
He's a problem. That's the intent. That's the only thing I'm following is the Bulls. I don't really care about anything else. I follow teams and players and stuff in the news, but yeah, I don't really. I mean, yeah, you should be held. I mean, if the Bulls gonna have a superstar, that changes the whole dynamic, right? A guy that you can control for basically ever. You have all those weird contracts you can do under that, but you're gonna have to get the guy help. I don't know, like. Start doing something, because what they've done is not good. The Giddler? Think the Giddler's the answer?
No, clearly not. But he's okay. Yeah, but they definitely need more pieces, obviously. But it'll be exciting to see how he turns out this year.
Yeah, I think just keep growing and see what they can do, and then I don't know. Again, draft wise, they've never been able to piece anything together other than him. It seems like, which is fine, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that the Bears are winning, but I'm feeling excited about a lot of these teams right now. It's like we're on the about to be over the hump. It feels like, especially the Blackhawks are playing decent, scoring a lot.
Exactly.
Spencer Knight's dominating. Well, not dominating, but he's been playing really well.
Oh, he's been good.
Yeah, he's been really good. So they've been playing better. Obviously, the Bears have been playing good. Sox, young guys, Cubs. I don't care, but obviously good. So yeah, I mean, a year ago today, a year. Well, it's true, but what am I supposed to say? Oh, happy the Cubs are good.
I mean, hey, it's exciting for Chicago fans. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's exciting for you. I said, but just like compare it to a year ago today, where we're probably like, well, I guess the Bears were winning, but like. A year and a month ago, or 11 months ago, you're probably like, there's no hope for any of these teams.
Oh, we probably mentioned it. Yeah, we probably said the Cubs are like, whatever, I said the Sox are, we said the Sox are trash. We probably said the Blackhawks are garbage. And we said the Bulls are the Bulls. And then the Bears were obviously losing by then, so the Bears are the Bears. So, yeah, this feels awesome. Again, I don't want to get let down too hard. So, which will probably happen, but yeah, they said the Bears being 4-2, which we'll talk about here in a second. The Blackhawks, I think, are over 500 for the first time in like forever at this late in the stage. Feels like. I mean, I don't even know if that's true, but they just do. And I think they're in a wild card spot now. The Bears are technically in a wild, or just outside the wild card.
I think they're in.
Oh, they might be in. Are they in? So yeah,
I saw somebody post, unless it was after their game and before a different game, but somebody posted yesterday, and I definitely saw they were in.
And like I said, the Cubs were one game away from the NLCS, so yeah, everything feels like it's brighter. So yeah, I'm happy for everything. But yeah, if you want to talk Bears, I mean, Bears looked awesome. Well, they won. They looked awesome. The offense didn't look great. Caleb didn't look great, I should say. The running game looked awesome. But a win's a win.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like literally the only thing that was bad was the passing game, and like we're so fixated on the quarterbacks that it's like this didn't feel like a great game, even though like everything else was very, very good. Like obviously the defense gave up 2 touchdowns kind of back to back at the end of the half and then the beginning of the second half, but that was really their only like pain points. They kind of dominated the rest of the game. I mean, super fucking physical, hitting people all over the field.
They were
getting
smoking.
penalties
Chris
for
Olave
no
got
reason.
murdered. No, obviously, I couldn't believe it. I tweeted it out. I was like, how did like Jordan McCaskey like vote for? I said, did Jordan McCaskey vote for like lowering officials' wages or something in the offseason I don't know about? Like, how what's going on? Like, there's the call on the Brisker, the hit in the head where he hit his arm and then kind of followed through and touched his helmet. It's like that. Sure, if you want to go by the letter of the law, I guess it is. I can't imagine calling that, especially his arm first.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous. That penalty needs to be evaluated.
Yeah, 100%. It has to be forcible. Like,
Yeah,
clearly, the guy's already going.
Head.
Yeah, the guy's clearly already going that way, and it's like you said, it's a carry through on the other play, so you can't go for his hand when he's throwing the ball. Like, it's just bullshit. So yeah, they need to fix quarterback penalties. It happened to Dak. He was getting sacked, and his helmet just popped off. Like the guy's arm was like here, and like just because he was moving, it like popped off, and they gave him a penalty. It's like, how's that a penalty? He didn't hit him in the head. Like that's not him. His arm being here and going like that is not forcible contact. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
It's dumb. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think there was one like a call on Nation Wright for something. There's a couple calls where it's just like, ridiculous. They didn't call the false start on the right tackle, basically. What are you saying? Sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say, yeah, Kyler Gordon rocked the fuck out of Alvin Kamara, and then it was a penalty, and then they replayed it. They're like, let's see him hit him in the head. He didn't hit him in the head at all, and he's like,
you can't do that.
He's like, since he celebrated, like, that was intense. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He was trying to knock him out. That's just a celly that everybody does in the NFL.
The Seth Curry celebration? What do you mean?
And what? Are there intent penalties now? Like, that's not a fucking thing. What are you talking about?
I go to trial mid-game to see intent. Like, yeah, it was intent. He's out. That's 15 penalties. I just don't get it. It just doesn't make sense. Like, it's the stuff like that just doesn't add up. Again, I don't want to complain about penalties. They won. They dominated. I don't want to be like, bitch about that. But yeah, it's just like, what are they doing wrong that these penalties are getting called? I don't know.
The PI on Colson Loveland was like, what the fuck are we looking at? Dude just planted. The dude's planted, didn't move, and the guy runs into him. How's that a penalty?
I saw someone say, like, you can't just stand there. I was like, what do you mean you can't just stand there? That's what you literally can do. Like, what do you mean you can't just stand there?
That's literally how you're coached to do it.
He didn't even look at the guy either. He was just like this. Like, just staring at Caleb. Obviously, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
But, like,
so you can't run a fucking hitch route? That's what you're saying? Yeah. That's illegal?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can't just stand there. You have to be moving.
Like, that's crazy. I don't get it. I don't know what the officiating is doing this year. It seems really bad for the Bears, but just overall has been bad in the NFL. Everyone complains about it. I still can't believe they don't have full-time refs. Like, spending the offseason just studying this shit constantly. Like, I don't get it, man.
Especially for the biggest game where I think maybe basketball, but I think this is like the most number one officiating based game. I mean, like umpires, too, but they're pretty good at their job. Everyone complains about robo umpires, but I think umpires are 95, 90. Like this is just so big, especially defensive penalties where everything is an automatic first down, which I don't agree with. I've been thinking about this just a lot. Like, why is everything an automatic first down? Kind of dumb. It's like a holding, like automatic. It's like, okay, I don't get it, but whatever. Like,
I agree.
You just but a holding on the offense, you have another chance, but defense, it's not. Like, whatever. It just seems like you don't have like refs dedicated to studying this or fixing this or whatever. Like, I don't get it. And then some things are reviewable, some things aren't. I don't know. Again, I don't want reviews because I don't want the game to be even longer than it is because games are already long as hell. But either way, ridiculous. Anyways, back to the game. So I mentioned his name. Big shout. I think Nation Wright has been. I mean, he did rob Kevin Byard of a pick, but I think Nation Wright has been a little underrated in my opinion. I think people have shit on him a little bit last week. He's been awesome in my opinion. Like he's doing good. I don't know. People talk shit about him, and again, he's a backup. But like, I like what I see from him.
Yeah, no, I mean, he definitely. There's just been, I think people are fixated, myself included. It's just he gives us some, like he gave up a couple of big plays, a couple of big penalties early in the season. But yeah, the past handful of weeks, like he's doing what you ask of him. He's like you said, making plays. Like you said, he's not supposed to be a starter, and he's playing as at least a good starter, not even average, just like a good starter. And then you have Tyreek Stevenson too, like playing really well on the other end. So. Definitely shout out to Al Harris, the DB coach, because like
it's
I mean you haven't had your number probably what people would consider the best player on the team probably coming in the year. You haven't had him the entire time. And then except for like a quarter against the Lions. And then like you don't have Kyler Gordon, who is probably your second or third best defensive player for all these weeks until this week, and see how much of a difference Kyler makes. And you didn't have that, and they were playing well without him, and now they're playing phenomenal with him in there. So definitely shout out Al Harris. I mean, obviously the Cowboys DBs in the past have been ball hawks, but they gave up a lot of yards and like big plays, and it seems like the Bears haven't been doing that yet. So. I'm a little nervous that it might happen soon. Just a little bit, but as of now, they're playing well. So, shout out Al Harris. Shout out fucking Dennis Allen. I mean, that defense is flying around, like you said. So, you got the game ball. That's
true.
Revenge
you got the
game.
game ball, and it seems like everyone just loves him, which is like something I don't know the locker room, not in there. We're not even close to that, right? But like, Eberflus just seems like people are like, yeah, Eberflus, and then Jalen Johnson's like, I fucking hate this guy, obviously. But like Dennis Allen, you saw like when he got the ball and everyone just jumped on him. Brisker was all over him. Kyler was all there. Everyone was, I think T.J. Edwards was in there, and Tremaine. Like everyone was so happy for him, and everyone kind of knew it was a revenge thing. Where like everyone was just happy for Dennis Allen. He's been awesome, and like I think he even said in the speech that he had, it was like some things aren't meant to be, kind of like this, the Saints, whatever, but this is meant to be, and I'm here for the long haul as long as I can be, until I get an head coaching offer or whatever it might be, and I'm going to dominate, and that's what he's doing. And like I said, everyone's responding. They had a good defense. Everyone knows they had good players, but like they're actually responding to it, which is awesome.
Yeah, and I was going to say the linebackers. Remember we were talking last year about how it's like so disappointing. Like they were just average. This year they're way better. But I mean, Edwards coming back obviously is a huge help. I mean, he was so good in the run game this week.
Yes.
But Tremaine Edmonds. I mean, on the flip side, like I guess this is partly Edwards too, because I guess he gets
him the freedom.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been so much better this year, especially in the run game. I mean, he's flying around everywhere making plays. I think he have 4 picks now in the season? So
yeah, I think. Yeah,
granted, 2 of them were just like, not really him, but just like bobbles. But still, you're in the position to make a play. You make the play. It doesn't happen all the time. So, I mean, this defense has had a crazy turnaround. I think they're like 7th in EPA or something like that. Granted, they haven't played the best of teams the last handful of weeks, but still, you're still playing Washington. You're still playing Dallas. You're still playing, Lions and Vikings. Those are all good offenses. So you really only played 2 bad offenses if you think about it. So
even the Saints' offense has been okay at times. Like Spencer Rattler is still not they almost beat the Bills. Like they almost beat other teams. So like the Saints' offense isn't horrible. Obviously, their record's terrible. I think the Saints' defense is worse than their offense, really. But yeah, I mean, still, like in this game, they felt like they had more things going. So the defense, they had sacks. I think Tremaine had one, Montez Sweat had one, Brisker had one, Kyler. So like they're doing good blitz. They're disguising blitzes very well. You have 2 corners that get sacks. If you have a linebacker that gets a sack, it's a good disguising. Obviously, the D-line needs to do a little bit more, I think. Sweat's doing a good job. I think some other guys are doing decent. I mean, what's his name? Billings looked awesome this game at run stopping. But yeah, I think just more quarterback pressure. Who knows what we're going to see? But yeah, I think that's the one thing they need to figure out. But yeah, defense looked awesome. Offense still needs some help. We mentioned Caleb didn't look great. DeAndre Swift looked awesome again. But again, I think Caleb just needs to figure out. They just need to end drives. That's really it. It's just the drives. They get down there. The red zone offense needs to figure it out. And I don't know what that is. They'll figure it out. I think that's what they're mentioning. I don't know. So Ben Johnson wants, obviously.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like right when they get in, they always like shoot themselves in the foot, penalty or like sack or just like some weird shit that they do, and then it's like well, this drive's
Or
kind
fumble,
of
false start by the fucking center twice, right? Was that Dahlman who like just like I just that I think Cole Kmet had a penalty as well. It's like a Cole Kmet never penalty. Yeah, they're doing like they need to clean it up, and we said it now 7 weeks in a row, so that is an issue for sure. Like you're going to see clean up, I think for the first 5 weeks until it's like this is a bad problem, because that's just something they need to address. And again, the line I think just not having a left tackle sucks a little bit because even Theo Benedict, great run blocker, I think his pass blocking's to be desired, and I think Ben Johnson's saying that too. But he's young, he's an undrafted free agent, right, or something like that. So like,
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, no, I mean for sure. Yeah, he wasn't great, but I mean, having him in there, I mean, obviously the team did work on the bye week, but having him in there, I mean, the run game has been night and day. I don't know if it's him necessarily because they do seem to go out to the right side a lot, but
it's understanding not to go to the left. Like, we know that. Like we know. Again, addition by subtraction.
Yeah, we can't keep giving the left side chances.
Stack right.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's exciting stuff. At least, like you said, they have the same problems that they've had, and that people have been harping on. But like the other like minimal issues seem to be less, and they seem to be able to play with those issues a lot better now. They've figured out their way to work around the things that have been hurting them so much. So that's good. I mean, we'll see against
coaching.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they start this tougher stretch coming up against, obviously Baltimore, but even some of these other teams playing better that thought might be easy, like the Giants and, that other place. the orange place, the Bengals.
Joe Flacco, yeah, Giants. I mean, yeah, those are all winnable games. I don't know if Lamar practiced today. He didn't practice, or well, I guess yesterday. I don't know if he practiced on Tuesday. I know he didn't practice Monday, which off a bye is kind of interesting. So Lamar might be out. Even if he is back, like I think the Bears could disrupt him pretty hard. And like I said, the Ravens defense sucks. So like they get Roquan back, I think, which might help him. But either way, like I think you can take advantage of that defense. We'll see.
The issue, I mean, we'll talk about this more in the next pod. But yeah, I think the issue is just coming off a bye. You don't know what they're going to look like. What adjustments they've made, and then I guess we'll just see. Like, as much as we say the Bears have been playing better, it's giving it. The Ravens have gotten more time to look at what they've been doing and see how they can stop it. So, we'll see. And
plus, I think you don't know who's injured and like how much that helps them. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just last comments on the game. Alvin Kamara's cooked. I said it the other day. Like maybe he just knows he's bad. He doesn't want to go anywhere else. He's just not good. I mean, he did not look good at all against the Bears. Like not even like a little bit.
I mean there was no holes, and even if there was, it wasn't like he was hitting them explosively. So I think he is kind of just wrapped up. But the worst part is they lost Kendrick Miller. I think he tore his ACL. So
yeah,
Alvin Kamara's the bell cow now, right? Like, who's the fucking third string guy?
Devin Neal, baby, Kansas rookie, 5th round pick, I think.
Yeah, so maybe I'll add him in fantasy. But he's not gonna get if he's not getting carries under those two, then he's not gonna get carries now. So I feel bad for Kendrick Miller. His career's kind of like had a lot of potential. I feel like, and it's kind of been squandered by Dennis Allen, and then now kind of this injury.
Well, he's it's not even Dennis Allen. It's like he's been hurt. I mean, partly Dennis Allen, of course, but like he's been hurt. He's hurt constantly. This is his problem, and it sucks for him because, like you said, he seems good when he plays. Yeah. It's just like, and that was part of Dennis Allen's problem. It's like I can't trust this guy to be healthy, so I want to give other people chances because I know what it will look like when we have, So
true.
I get it.
Taysom Hill out there.
Taysom Hill, the GOAT. So yeah, I get it. It sucks for Kendrick Miller, but maybe Devin Neal could step up. I know a lot of people liked him in the offseason.
Yeah. My last note was I had a scary moment when I was like, man, Bears 4-2, this is awesome. And then I saw they were 4-2 last year. I mentioned it earlier in the pod. That game is scary, so I didn't realize that. So, especially before the tough stretch, like, fuck. But, again, this just feels totally different. It just doesn't feel like... I think even last year we were like, oh, this is awesome. Like, this is weird. This just feels like almost more expected. Like, you're winning the games that you need to win, and then hopefully you can upset some of these teams, like the Ravens maybe. Hopefully you can beat the Giants and the Bengals. But, yeah, Feels good. Feels good to be where we are now. Different than last year.
Yeah, and it's not even like, oh, you're winning these games. It's like you go in and you're like, we should have won by more. Like every week you're like, like they left points on the board, like these penalties, fucking them. So it's like, yeah, they still have so much room to grow, and they keep mentioning it, and it's so true. Like it's crazy to think about like how sloppy they still are, and like they're still winning and looking like the better team in almost every game except the Lions game, pretty much. So I mean, I don't want to see the sky's the limit, but Super Bowl is not this year, but is the limit.
Soupy, you were saying Soupy? What else was I going to say? Oh, Jake Moody too, 4-for-4. So watch out, Cairo. I mean, they're all pretty chip shots, but.
I don't think they didn't even look great. Like some of them they looked like. So yeah, I'd be hesitant to put him as the starter going forward.
No, but maybe you can't trade a kicker. But like,
no,
I mean, good for him if his career's back. Like, you're happy for Jake Moody, right? Even if he does go away and he's awesome, like at least you revived your career, which is like you just feel for a person like that. All right, do you want to talk Monday night then?
Yeah.
Since this just happened? Yeah. Let's go into Monday night. We had another, we mentioned it before, double header. We had first game up was Buccaneers-Lions. We expected this game to be good. I was excited for this game. I was going back and forth between the Buccaneers-Lions. I'm not sure who I officially picked. I ended up picking Lions in our pick'em because I just felt right.
I think we both said the Lions.
I think so. The Lions.
We think the Bucs have been better, but yeah.
Good thing we did, because the Lions the Lions looked like vintage Lions. Basically, ever since the Bears game, they've just been rolling.
Besides last week.
Who did they play last week?
The Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay,
but
never mind. This team's
people
very
complained about penalties in that game, so.
True. The Buccaneers, I don't know if it's more the Lions dominated versus the Buccaneers just missing guys. Like, I think the Lions obviously offense dominated, and so their defense, I guess. But like Buccaneers, Emeka Buka was hurt coming in. He played. Mike Evans played, then broke his collarbone like halfway through the game. It sucks. Yeah, he's not getting his 1,000-yard record, which is sad. It's a sad day. The childhood's officially over. Mike Evans not getting his 1,000 yards in a row. All it is.
He already has the record, though, right?
I think so. I assume so.
In a row? I'm pretty sure. Maybe
they sell it so much.
Yeah, I think he does. But yeah, no, that sucks for him, man. I mean, yeah, we'll work hard to get back from an injury, then instantly fucking get injured. Like, not even like a little injury, like broken collarbone. That's tough.
Yeah, it's nothing like you can will it back. You're just like, I gotta wait for it to heal.
Yeah. And then Baker just did not play well either in this game. He just kept overthrowing guys like over and over again. I don't know what his problem was. Especially you're throwing to guys that are like kind of fast that are out there too, and you're overthrowing them. Like maybe you're just not used to them out there. Like don't have that chemistry yet. But definitely didn't look great. Hurt his MVP campaign a little bit yesterday, unfortunately. And then on the Lions.
I saw the MVP odds. Drake May was like 4th. Fucked up. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Honestly, great bet. Have you seen we talked about their schedule. It's so easy. He's gonna put up points. They're gonna have a good record. Like,
yeah, I guess.
Like, I'm not saying he's my favorite to win, but like, it's not like the worst bet ever.
Sure, I still have my Dak one in my Dak future. I'm still riding, which I think who knows.
Yeah,
pretty good. He's balling. But I mean, who knows? It depends on the record. But yeah, Baker does hurt his MVP candidacy a little bit. I don't know about too much. I mean, if you come back next week and dominate, he's back in it. But the Lions, man, just so relentless. It's just like, I don't know. I think they finally just ditched David Montgomery a little bit. I mean, they gave him a lot of carries, 13, but when you get 21 yards, you're like, all right, dude, like, give me something. Don't average, 1.4 yards a carry, 1.6. But Jahmyr Gibbs, on the other hand, like, just give him the ball. I don't know. I mean, 17 carries, 136 yards. I mean, he had obviously the long one, but still. He's just so explosive that it's like, I don't know how you game plan for that. And then you get gashed by Amon-Ra. It's tough.
That combo, Amon-Ra and Gibbs, is just so good. Gibbs is so fucking fast, man.
It's
like,
crazy.
You gotta, like, I'm sure you have to key in so much on him, and then Amon-Ra just eats because he can just run to oblivion. So.
And then you have Jameson Williams, who didn't do anything, but he could just blow the top off. So it's like you just fucked all over if you really want to game plan Jameson Williams in. So like the offense is a three-headed monster between. I mean, James Williams doesn't do shit, and you still have Laporta who can just sit down anywhere and be a basketball player. So it's all around great offense.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but yeah, it's true. All right, we can move on to the other game then.
Forgot to mention in a second, Smucker's dub. I'm actually hungry, so I want to eat this.
Congrats.
So, this is brought to you by Smucker's Uncrustables. With every Bears win, it's Uncrustable season, brother.
Pay us for that. Uncrustables. Pay us 50 one box of Uncrustables for that ad.
Yeah, just need we need. I don't think the Bears are gonna get that many wins, so I'd say at most 24 Uncrustables.
Yeah, that's all.
A year. That's it.
You get free promotion every time the Bears win.
Mm-hmm. Okay, continue.
Another kind of sneaky game. It was close, I guess, at the end, but I don't know why or how. Yeah, it just really wasn't close at all. Texans at the Seahawks. Yeah, like I said, the game didn't feel close at all. It felt like Seahawks were up 30 points in the first half, even though they weren't. Texan offense couldn't do anything. Especially that's tough coming off a bye, and your offense looks like that. It's what were you doing? You didn't fix anything? I mean, I get it that the O-line still sucks, but you have to figure out your problems at some point. So this just showed me that they're not a competitive team, realistically, for the year.
No, I think they're done, especially when their division's just sneaky good. We talked about that last week. Yeah, C.J. Stroud, he's okay. I don't know. Everyone's just I mean, I was C.J. Stroud. We liked him, right? People are giving him kind of too much credit because there was times where there were people open and you just missed him. And then Darren Orlovsky's oh my God, C.J. Stroud, someone's got to help him. And it's what do you mean? Their guy's wide open. He threw it behind him and it hit off his fingers. But he's it hit off his fingers. So it's dude, it's all bad. Maybe it's his line, maybe because of the timing, whatever it might be. And obviously, your starting running backs, Nick Chubb and Woody Marks, who aren't good. They're not good at all. And your offensive line is, like I said, terrible. So I don't know. It just seems like Texans aren't. Yeah, I don't know what they do. You can't go to the drawing board. Your team's your team. Even Nico Collins doesn't look good. And we thought last year we were mentioning how he's a top 5, top 3 receiver possibly. Not top 3, but top 5. He was that good. And this year he looks horrible.
Yeah, now he got a concussion too. So
yeah, that too.
Maybe that'll knock him back into place.
You think? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, I know. It sucks too because their defense is solid.
For him.
Their defense is good. I mean, obviously, I think they got gashed a little bit by Seattle, but they did have a sack fumble for a touchdown. I think Will Anderson. I mean, they had other things too. They weren't that great. I mean, obviously, JSN was JSN, but other than that, the rest of the team didn't do great, right? I think the next highest receiver had 42 yards. Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet had under 4.5 a carry, almost under 4 each. So the defense was good. It's just you have no offense. That sucks. And then Seattle on their hand just awesome.
Yeah. Can we talk about fucking double Monday night games once again? I hate this shit. It's so annoying. I don't care if they're overlapped, underlapped, fucking whatever. Just 2 Monday night games is just way too much. I just want to have one game that I can half pay attention to. Not have to have 2 games that I have to half pay attention to that take 6 hours. Especially when these games suck half the time. It's so annoying.
Especially when baseball's going on. Obviously you don't schedule that. You don't know what's going to happen. But baseball's in the season. Something's probably happening. Remember in basketball, it's if you're going to give this to me in December or January when I'm just I need something in my life. But this just again, I was kind of excited that it wasn't an overlap. I was oh cool, I can focus on 2 games. I just stopped watching this game after 3 quarters, and I think you said after the half, right? So it was it's just hard. But then we mentioned the time. It was 11 o'clock and the game was still going on. So what can you do? And if you're on the East Coast, it's midnight and the game's still going on. So I don't know. I don't get it. Especially because it wasn't a West Coast battle. It was Central versus West Coast. So if you're a Texans fan, that sucks. Obviously, if you're a Texans fan, it sucks in general, not just the game. But yeah.
At least you got turned off at half if you wanted to.
Yeah, you're I'm done, dude. I'm just gonna go. I don't know what you do if you're a Texans fan. in your daily life.
Yeah, do what you've done as a Bears fan your whole
Yeah,
life.
cry. Hopefully your fantasy team won. You're like, fuck, I lost.
Yeah,
What do I do with
you were
my
banking
life?
on that. You were banking on that Texans player that you drafted because you were a Texans
Yeah.
fan, and he put up nothing. CJ Stroud,
Yeah,
did
Nico
nothing.
Collins.
You're like,
Yeah, Nico Collins. I need 5 catches here, boss. He gets 4 and 27 yards. You're like, fuck. I just need 4 points, dude. Please.
Tough.
Anyways. Okay, so we can go to Sunday's slate. I don't know where we want to start. I guess London.
It's a great place to start. Not really, but
Maybe you're playing
I'm
like
at the London part. But yeah,
maybe you're like
the earliest
Rome
game is
or
good.
something. Or what's that one game? What's the game you play with the Conquest?
Civilization.
No, not the board game.
Oh, Risk.
Yeah, maybe Risk. That's a good start. Hit start in London. I don't know. Get Europe. No,
Yeah, maybe. Probably not. I feel like it might be okay.
not bad.
Might be,
It's not bad.
yeah.
This isn't a Risk podcast.
Could be. We could flip this on its head right now if you want to.
this discussion is more exciting than the game we're about to talk about. So buckle up. I don't want to talk about it too much. I mean, actually maybe I do because the Jaguars. I thought they were for real. I know we said they're not that good in London. The Rams obviously looked awesome, but they were out without Puka, so like maybe. And the Rams shit on the Jaguars 35-7. It was like not even close.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was before the game, but Sean McVay, he basically said exactly what I said the other week, or about like losing a player. He's like, you know, it's actually, he's like, actually, it's kind of good that Puka went out because I can't just feed him I had to think about how to run the offense differently instead of just feed him every play, and like came out and dominated them. So I mean, you know, there's some merit to that conversation, but yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, Jags, if they just can't play in London that first week, just have to stop going there. They got their own logo on the field, so that was interesting.
That's cool. Yeah, it's nice.
I don't remember other teams getting that, but so that's kind of like their home stadium. They stuck there, but yeah, Rams just dominated. Stafford 5 touchdowns. Adams dominated per usual.
Jags said they just said they didn't want to, you know, just start with Puka. Like, let's go to Devontae Adams then instead. Just every play helps.
Yeah,
he's so good still. What were you saying about Jags? Sorry.
I was just saying that. I don't know how I don't know have the stats in front of me, but it felt like they just kept going for it on 4th down and just not getting it. Like 3 times I think it was in like the first half. It was like when it was 21-0 or before. They went for it at least 3 times on 4th down and didn't get it. And I'm like, it could be 21-9 right now. Like this game would be like somewhat competitive, but no, they just kept. I don't know what they were doing. Like I guess. If you go for it once, you might as well go for it again and hope to get 7 and split the difference. But I don't know. It's just
so their second quarter. So this is their fourth drive, their 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th drive. Missed field goal, turnaround downs.
Okay, yeah.
All within field goal range. It looks like too.
Yeah.
Tough.
So I don't know. You just gotta be less aggressive, or what? But it wouldn't have mattered really at the end of the day. But maybe maybe gave you some motivation to be in the second half.
I mean, down 21-12. It's almost once. I mean, it's a 2-score game, but yeah, like still a whole quarter and a half.
Yeah. So I don't know. Jags, now that they're 4-3, I'm starting to fall on the little fraudulent tag. Now that they're might be 500 next week. Yeah. No. Can't be good anymore.
It's like Step Brothers. Like, ooh, now that seems a little fucked up. Like, now him saying Duval in the beginning of the year is a little messed up, huh?
Yeah. It's
tough. Yeah, I'm not fully out, but yeah, it's tough. Especially like the stuff that was working in the beginning of the year, with like Trevor Lawrence looked awesome. We were like, oh, we're back on Trevor Lawrence. Travis Etienne looked revived. You still had Tutton, who was solid, and now it just seems like, I mean, Travis Etienne still looked fine. Like he had averaged 5.5 a carry, but like, yeah, they're just not playing they're not playing good ball. So I don't trust him. I don't know.
Yeah, from what they got out of the run game the first couple weeks, they're not hitting that anymore at all. Yeah, like you said, he did okay this week, but like the last 2 to 3 weeks, he just, I don't want to say non-existent, but not really a factor. Trevor Lawrence not that good. Brian Thomas, whatever. I think he has the most drops in the league at this point. Not a joke. That might be true. And then I said it wasn't a joke. Why are you laughing?
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Sorry, B-Tom.
Yeah. But on the flip side, I will say Travis Hunter is looking better and better every week. If that's what you want to hang your hat on for right now for the Jag, you're still 4-3. That's fine. But Travis Hunter's getting starting to make a presence.
Yeah. That's fair. You get Jaguars fans. Your second overall pick looks solid.
Hey, I mean, he's doing more than the Loveland, so.
Yeah, that's tough. Loveland's worse because it's because you still just Tyler Warren just dominating. Yeah. Which we all said was gonna be better. Whoever. Okay. Next game I have is Dolphins at Browns. Ew. I don't know what's worse, being a Texans. I don't know. Like, we're just going bad. Like, being a Texans fan or a Dolphins fan?
Dolphins. I mean, At least the Texans, you have a dominant defense, and you're like, hey, if somehow we can like do what the Bears did and just like completely flip our offensive line, like our team should be fine, right?
That's fair.
So, in theory, like I'm not saying it's true or whatnot, but like I would be thinking that, if I was a Texans fan. For the Dolphins, you're like, our quarterback sucks. Like we have a bad offensive line, horrible defense. Like
our coach is on ketamine.
Yeah, like you got a lot of bad contracts on your team. Can't say the same for the Texans, So the Texans, and they were in the playoffs last year, so it's not like you're too far removed from success. So yeah, I definitely Dolphins.
And Texans look like good guys. Like, hey, we cut the sexual assaulter. We didn't take him like the Browns did. So, you're probably pumped about that. You're like, oh, cool, nice, sick. Speaking of the Browns, though, they looked awesome. Dylan Gabriel didn't do anything, really. But Quinshon Judkins, I don't know if it was a coming out game or what. Obviously didn't have a huge average, but just banged off some big runs.
It's the line, or not the Lions, it's the Dolphins.
Sure.
I said coming in, or when we were previewing these games, how bad that their run defense is. It's just, it was expected almost. Like, you don't expect him to do that much, of course. 3 touchdowns and whatever he had on, how many yards he had?
100 yards, actually, which is crazy. He only had 84 and 25 carries. Not great, but.
Yeah, but still, I kind of expected. And then, Browns, they scored 20 points. I mentioned it was the first time this season, but apparently they hadn't scored 20 points with like 5 games last year either, so it's been a long time since they scored 20 points.
That's brutal.
Yeah. So
I mean, we mentioned it though, like their defense is just too good for the Dolphins. Obviously, they can get taken advantage of when their offense is poop, but this is just the Dolphins are the worst team in the NFL probably at this point. Are they up there, right? Saints, I guess. I'd say Dolphins are probably worse than Saints.
No, there's 2 teams that are worse, I would say.
We're talking about right now. We want to get into it. Titans,
and then there's a New York team that kind of looks like.
You're right.
One of the worst teams ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's they had
still
a bye,
bottom
so they get to.
5.
Or they didn't have a bye. Who did the Jets play? Jets feel like they had a bye. Who did the Jets play? This week? They played the Panthers. Oh God, that game's off. I don't even want to talk about it. Let's move on. Patriots at Titans. I mean, like we mentioned, Titans just don't look good. Titans are new coach bump didn't help. I think the Mike Vrabel bump did help the Patriots because he seemed angry. Patriots just, took control. Drake May looked solid. Drake May looked awesome. 21 for 23. 2 touchdowns, I believe. So, Patriots are just rolling. This is the schedule they have. We knew they had an easy schedule, but they're taking advantage of it, so you got to do. That's how you make the playoffs.
Yeah. Keyshawn Boutte is actually a decent receiver now. I don't know if you know his backstory at all, but
I know him does.
Yeah,
right?
He was supposed to be a really good receiver, and then he had a really bad year his senior year or his junior year. They're like, oh, he's got to come back, and then they're like, he's like, yeah, I'm coming back. Actually, surprise, I'm going to the NFL because I was fucking having a gangbang with a trainer. With another teammate.
I do remember the story.
So then he goes to NFL. It's terrible because obviously, whatever. Probably some shit going on, but the talent's been there. It was there. Just he had some issues.
Talented.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess that's cool for him. Yeah, obviously you had those problems. I don't want to speak to whatever was going on there. So glad he got past that and is now decent. And then, yeah. Also, yeah, the coach change. Apparently, I didn't know this. I learned this later, actually, yesterday. That Callahan already wasn't calling. He gave someone else the play calling duties week 3, so didn't even change anything. So they just had the same guys calling the plays pretty much, and then
just a different guy has to answer the questions.
Yeah, exactly. And last note, I just have the game was actually close until Jeff Simmons got hurt. I feel like I think he got hurt in the
Tennessee
first half.
was winning. Yeah, I think so.
And then the Patriots just dominated in the second half. So sounds like he's going to be out a little bit. I don't know what his injury is, but he was out all last year, which really hurt him. Obviously, he was kind of talked about trade target, so maybe not anymore. Fortunately for them, because he's their only good player. But Pats roll, Titans suck. Nothing new.
Yeah. We can move on to another team that looked awful. I have Chiefs Raiders. Geno Smith. And me and Kyle said he was a top 5 quarterback, right? Thoughts?
Did she?
I think she said
when
top
did she
5,
say
top
this?
10. I think top 10 was last year. She said this when he was on the Seahawks.
Well, Sam
no,
Darnold's the top 5 quarterback right now, so I can see the confusion.
Yeah, it's just a Seattle bump.
Yeah, it's a JSN bump, obviously.
JSN's so good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We didn't really talk about this game last week. Don't really need to talk about it this week. Raiders obviously suck. I guess Rashee Rice back, multiple touchdowns.
Yeah, you
Mahomes,
said that. You said they were going to go out of their way to feed him. They did. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Free 4 again, dude.
Yeah. Mahomes had that weird fake that he's like, this shit never works, and then he actually ran the play.
People were pumped about that.
Yeah. So, wanted to mention it because people were pumped about it. I don't really care. And then, last note I had, apparently this was Andy Reid's first shutout in his career, which is shocking.
Yeah, I heard that. That's crazy.
You have so many wins under your belt, multiple Super Bowls, obviously. I think he's only had 2 losing seasons in his career.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, those Eagles teams
3.
had dominant defenses and stuff. I mean, obviously they were more offense heavy than every team he's been on was, but this Chiefs defense has never been bad either. They've always been pretty good. No shots is crazy.
Yeah, I think we just as fans we underestimate or overestimate. Yeah, I think there's only been 2 this year, in the entire year. So
I was thinking that in fantasy.
I
feel like they give you some points for a shutout, but I was I feel like a shutout should be just more points. I was thinking that the other day. Actually, I think one team had a shutout. I was like, damn, that doesn't really happen very often. So yeah, so another example. I mean, just I don't know. Like you said, there's just the Raiders are screwed. I mean, Kenny Pickett had to come in the game for Geno. It's tough. Genty didn't look like anything was happening. If you're a Chiefs fan, I mean, book your ticket to the Super Bowl. Probably you're in. It's just every year. Doesn't matter. It's fucking clockwork, dude. We were saying how bad they were and how good they look now. And even like I said, the AFC's so weak. Who is their competition? The Colts. We like the Colts, but
I was literally
Colts
just
the best team
thinking
in the AFC.
I was just thinking this right now. I was like, is this the worst that the NFL has been in terms of every team? This team's not that good. This team kind of sucks. It's every team. It's besides the Colts, you're all right, the Colts are good, but every other team,
you're waiting for them to suck.
And the Chiefs, yeah, and then every other team, you're the Eagles, their offense blows. The Lions, I guess, are good, but there was a time you're ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. So I would say there's 5 teams I'm confident in, and then the rest I'm I don't know. They're good.
The common teams I don't know. Who knows what's gonna in Packers? I think the Packers are good, but it's Jordan Love could just have a Jordan Love game. You never know, and the defense could just be. I mean, they almost look and lost to the Cardinals. We'll talk about it in a second, but I don't know. All right, next game I have Eagles at Vikings. You mentioned the Eagles. They unlocked their offense finally. I guess I know they're hey, let's actually throw the ball this week against the Vikings.
I don't even know. I don't even know if they did. I'm gonna be frank. Yeah, Jalen Hurts had 320 yards or something passing, but it was like on 4 deep bombs, and it's like one defense had no idea what was happening because it was at the end of the game. Great call, for sure, but they were playing the run, whatever. So that's good. But like other than that, it's like I was noticing their plays, like they didn't really do much besides like these bomb plays. Like obviously Devonta Smith had one, AJ Brown had another one, but the run game's still kind of bad, and like there's like
bad.
Like, yeah, there's third down and stuff. It was like I don't even know what these concepts are. They're just not good. Even like the one to AJ Brown that was a touchdown in the first quarter, like that was like not even a good design at all. It was just you have AJ Brown, you throw the ball up. It's like he got open, luckily, but it was like 5 seconds of time, and then you just whipped it up there to him, hoping for a prayer. So it's like. Yeah, they did look good, but I'm still not there with them on the play calling. Something's just off for me.
How do you feel that they might have just helped themselves by signing Brandon Graham?
Did they just sign him?
Yeah, didn't you see that?
I saw that he was mulling coming back, but I didn't see that
I think it's official. I think I saw Rapport tweet out, officially official. So, yeah, 16-year veteran Brandon Graham going to come and survive and revive your team.
Well, you did have DN just retire like 2 weeks ago, so...
That was crazy, too.
Got to get one out of retirement, it's like a one-for-one situation. Brandon Graham on the couch like, damn it, dude.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
Written in his contract,
Yeah, was it Zary Smith, right? Who retired?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just came out of nowhere, too. And I thought the Bears might sign him. That's so funny. And then for the Vikings, Carson Wentz didn't really... I mean, he looks good at times, but at the same time, Carson Wentz throws 2 picks. Again, I feel like anyone can kind of quarterback that offense when you have Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison both look awesome. Jordan Addison especially looked just wide open every play. But yeah, I guess this game is different. If you don't throw 2 picks and you get some touchdowns instead, your team's looking a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, he threw a pick 6. That was the difference in the game. It's like literally those points right there. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, they just announced that he's going to be the starter again on Thursday. And then maybe you're getting Aaron Jones back. I think they just designated him to return from IR. But, yeah, Wentz isn't the savior. I don't know, like, if the McCarthy thing is so weird. I don't know if you saw the Schefter stuff this week. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, JJ McCarthy, the entire time he was, the doctors always said 6 weeks, so, this is 6 weeks, so he might miss Thursday's game, whatever, still, that's 6 weeks. Yeah, and it's like, dude, do you not realize we can just search your tweets?
Yeah, community noted hard. Yeah, community noted so hard. It's like, this is a 2 to 4 week injury. I was like, ooh, I'm close.
So what are you talking about? Who are you lying for right now?
This injury is me confused. I don't like. When did he get hurt? I don't remember him ever getting hurt in the game. Like I remember, is this a fake injury? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe he did get hurt and they just taped him up. I didn't notice, but
do you think they would have a video on it? Like I would see the doctor, one of those dumbass Twitter doctors, like this is out 6 weeks. It's like, okay, guy, thanks. And then he just gets offended every time someone talks shit about him, which is always hilarious.
It could be one of those things where maybe it happened and no one noticed because he just had so much adrenaline and he just was playing on it. Maybe it happened at the end of the game. I don't know. I'm trying to find something for you.
6 weeks is crazy.
Yeah.
More now. 7, I think. But yeah, again, I mean, maybe you're just protecting, which is fine. I don't care. But, like, just, what's going on? If this was the Bear, imagine if it was Caleb Williams last year. What the media would be saying, dude? It'd be crazy. Yeah. Not that it's Jamie McCarthy, but just, like, how crazy it is insane.
It'd be like, they're holding him out for sure. Like, he sucks. He can't on the offense. So
someone would be like, his nail's probably broken. Got painted too hard. You're like, okay, guy, thanks.
Yeah, you're like, you're supposed to be the quarterback of this team. You can't even be on the field.
Yeah.
I could definitely see, like, someone on ESPN saying that.
Yeah, so I'm back in my day, I played with 17 broken ribs. I didn't care. I was like, all right, dude.
Yeah, not to go into like a big rant about stuff like that, but it's like all these guys are like be like, they don't say this. They didn't say this to me. It's like, dude, you played 40 fucking years ago. Like, no shit, they didn't say the exact same things to you and do the exact same things. It's like they act like it's the same exact thing that's happening right now. Like, the game's changed 3 times since you've been in the league. Like, completely over. Like, you kind of been forgotten about, dude.
That when people aren't good and they still think they're good, like Rex Ryan says something. And I think Rex Ryan's funny for what he is, whatever. But like, he'll say something like he's like a gospel or like the gospel, and it's like, dude, you didn't win shit. Like, your dad was great. Even I think your brother probably won more, honestly. But, like, what'd you do? You went to the AFC Championship game? You beat Tom Brady a couple times? Congrats, dog. Like, sick. And then, like, Dan Orlovsky, I think, is pretty smart at times. Obviously, he gets a little crazy. But it's like, what did you do? And, again, then there's people who are, like, really good, like, like a Wayne Gretzky type or something. But, like, I don't care about his opinion because, like, it's hard, because you're so good that, like, it's whatever. I don't care about anyone's opinion. And you shouldn't care about ours, but hopefully you're listening.
yeah. I feel like you're not coming to this. Obviously, we're breaking shit down, but it's not like you're like, this is the end all be all analysis here. And if you are, you know what? I appreciate you.
I appreciate your blind trust in us.
But I'm not doing 10 hours of research every week to get you a podcast coming out.
What the fuck have I been doing?
Sorry, let's backtrack there. I'm not doing 40 hours of research a week.
Wait, you're not? The fuck? Okay, well, I just mentioned Rex Ryan, so we can mention the worst game of all time, possibly. Not really. Panthers at the Jets. Garrett Wilson is obviously hurt this game, so you don't have your only target, it seems like. And Justin Fields... Thoughts?
Bye-bye. That was my thoughts.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we're logging off. Yeah. I mean, Tyrod has to be a starter. Tyrod just looks better.
He didn't even look that good, like, realistically.
He's better, though.
But, yeah, I think they already said that they're probably going to name Tyrod the starter. And also, I didn't look into if they fired the GM. I'm pretty sure they haven't. Woody Johnson made the dumbest comment I've ever heard in my life today. Woody Johnson sucks as an owner. I would hate to be a Jets fan. Obviously, he's a Crystal Palace fan or owner, but that's besides the point.
We ride a Palace.
Yeah, he was like, because you're talking about Aaron Glenn, right? And first of all, he's like, first comment that's hilarious. He's like, every day he comes in, I hug him and tell him I believe in him. I was like, all right, that's fucking weird.
There's some therapy shit.
I know. What the hell are you talking about? You hug your coach and tell him you believe in him? That's not what I want to hear.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
No, I believe in you. You're like, fucked.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be fuming. Like, we're in a preschool here, dude.
Yeah, for sure. But, yeah, and then the second thing he said was that he's like, yeah, it's hard to, with the quarterback play that we've had, like the quarterback ratings, it's like hard to judge a coach. It's like, dog, somebody went and got Fields on your team. Like, you're the one who made these decisions. And then, like, you still have him on your team and Tyrod. You're talking shit about your quarterback mid-season? Like, that's going to boost the locker room up a lot, What the fuck are you talking about?
Whoever got me these quarterbacks fucking sucks. You're like, oh.
Right. Yeah. Funny that... I was going to say, it's funny that he used the word rating, too, because that was all a joke that his teenage boys were telling him to get people off of Madden ratings last year. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. I do believe they did that. They're probably like, Justin Fields is so good on Madden, he's so fast.
Probably.
Yeah, the Jets might be the worst team. Like, they're definitely the worst team in the NFL. They must be the worst team to be a fan of by far. Like, this is just like it's just sad. And again, you have great players. I'd say great. I'm going to say great players on the offense. You have Breece Hall, I think is great. You have Garrett Wilson, is very, very great. You have, other guys. The offensive line wasn't horrible either. And it's just like, you have no quarterback play. Like, Aaron Rodgers was fine last year, I suppose. Zach Wilson obviously was a disaster. But then, like you said, you add Justin Fields. And it's like, did you have a vision? You added Justin Fields. Like, why did you do this? I'm confused. Because, like, you don't seem like they have a vision. Not sticking with the guy. So clearly he's out already. And, like, why didn't you go for... I mean, you wouldn't go for Sam Darnold because he wouldn't go back. But, like, anyone. Like, I just don't get why they're going for these... I don't know. I don't understand this. We went for Rodgers last year because it was a win-now thing. Or 2 years ago, I should say. Obviously, he tore his Achilles. That sucks. It was a win-now thing. But then it's like, then are you going to rebuild with Justin Fields? Is this like, hey, maybe this is our guy? I don't know. Justin Fields is done.
Yeah.
And thank God the Bears don't have him. I'll rather complain about Caleb, and if Caleb's not the guy, whatever. But, like, thank God the Bears don't have Justin Fields.
Yeah, it is like a kind of a wake-up call when you're like, Caleb didn't have a great game. And you're like, still wasn't that bad. It still was, like, whatever. Like, at least, like, not you're costing the team a win kind of bad, which we've seen a lot in the past. So at least the floor has definitely been raised.
13 points. Bryce Young got hurt. You couldn't score 13 points. Your defense did really good. You held Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard to under 110 yards combined. So like that's very, very good. And like I said, Bryce Young didn't do anything. So like I don't know. That's tough. You said it does put in perspective how sad it is to be I don't know. I don't know where Justin Fields goes either. Like, are you going to be a backup? Maybe be a fine backup. But, like, honestly, I don't want to say it. Like, why don't you try to reinvent yourself? Maybe try to be a running back. Not joking.
I legit. I'm, like, dead-ass serious. Or just go be Taysom Hill for some team. Like, you don't have to play full-time tight end, but you can line up and run some routes. You can play running back. You can throw the ball, clearly, at least somewhat. But you don't have to be relied on to be that guy. He would be the best Taysom Hill. He would be the Taysomest of hills. Okay, like, and he would be dominant too. Yeah, he would be so good in that role. Like, if some team implemented that for him, like, just thinking about a team with like a good offense, and you're just gonna add him in and have that role where you can throw him you can pitch him out the ball. He's obviously a huge threat to run, but then you can just whip the ball. He's got a giant arm, so whip the ball 60 yards. So I don't know what the defense could do, like, realistically to contain that, especially if you have a good offense that can do other shit. You can't be focused on it. So I don't know if I was like an Andy Reid or if I was like the Bills, like
that's a good point.
Like that,
Bills,
I would be trying hard to convince him to do something like that.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy. I don't think he would be unreasonable, especially now. It's like, okay, you're getting benched again. I think I don't know. Everything that I've seen in Chicago, he's a great guy. So like, why not try it? Like, if you can convince him and just like, hey, like, and if we do have a quarterback go down, you'll be the backup still, like, or your third string, like. But when I try to get used to play, like, you get more money, like, you can reinvent your career and make a ton. I mean, look how much Taysom Hill's made, and if you're better than that, you can make more. So like, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, and you know what? At the end of the day, I don't want to drag this Justin Fields conversation on. It's like partly his fault. I mean, obviously, a lot of it's his fault, but like, when the Bears were trading him, the Bears, at least what they said, and it was not denied by anybody, that they took less to get him to somewhere that he wanted to go. So you can start earlier and start playing earlier. And then you don't have that time to sit and learn, really. You try to do behind Russ, but you're already in. And there's so much controversy of that team, and it's like such a mess over there. So if he just probably would have gone to another team, learned under a good quarterback, I think things could have been different for him. I mean, you see all these guys changing: Daniel Jones,
Sam Darnold,
Darnold,
even Geno, if you want to say back last year, not this year, but like people,
So yeah, I'm not saying he's completely done, because obviously we've seen it. I would have said that about all of those guys, I'm sure.
Sam Darnold for sure.
But you have to be committed to being able to stop and learn, and not just like, I'm a guy that's going to be starting. But you have to, and you have to be realistic with yourself. So, all right, let's move on.
Justin, if you're listening to this, we believe in you still, but just believe in yourself. And like, take a step back.
Like, yeah, for sure.
If you have the talent, it'll come out. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. Next game I had, I think it's all the 12 o'clocks, I believe. I don't know if this was 12 o'clock or not, but Giants at Broncos.
This was a 3 o'clock game.
3 o'clock game's way better than 12 o'clocks.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is because it's always like the West Coast teams. They've generally been better like the past couple of years, like the Chiefs and the Chargers, and they're always on 3 o'clock. It seems like.
Yeah.
And obviously they're playing better teams because they have better records. So that might be part of it, but that's not this game.
No, this game came out of nowhere. This was one of the best games all year. It's probably the game of the year, I would say. It was awesome.
For sure.
Down, I think, was it 19 in the fourth quarter?
19-0.
19-0. Yeah, 0 points through 3 quarters. And then you just rifle off and win 33-32, scoring 33 points in a quarter. Absolutely insane. I think it's a Broncos record. It's Broncos record. I don't know what it is NFL-wise. Probably pretty high. But that's incredible. And Bo Nix looked horrible all game. Looked awesome in the fourth quarter. Is this a Broncos win or a Giants loss?
I think it's a combination. Is that a bitch way?
Yeah.
I'll say it's more of a Giants loss. How about
that? I agree. I agree, actually.
Because obviously the Broncos did play well, like in the fourth quarter. So I don't want to say they didn't. They did get lucky. When start. Well, actually, definitely Giants. You know what? Fuck this. Now I'm thinking about it more. Definitely Giants loss. You get the ricochet touchdown by the Broncos. That was a crazy touchdown, which followed up by a ricochet touchdown for the Giants. I don't know how that happens.
Double
like
ricochet.
You never see ricochet touchdowns, and then they happen back to back. And then the game's kind of in hand, and then Dart just throws a dumb interception that puts him right back in there with like 5 minutes left. I think they're up 2 touchdowns or something.
You're up 2 scores. I think you're up 10 points. So touchdown and field goal. But they said 5 minutes left. Like, run the clock. You get the ball back with only 2 minutes left. Like, then score 2 touchdowns. Then you're probably fine. But yeah, you throw the ball. Only run off 20 something seconds, and you threw a pick, like deep in your zone, and basically touchdown territory.
Yeah. And then you go to the end of the game. You let Jackson Gart. Whatever. They get a lucky. The Giants get a lucky PI that probably shouldn't have been PI. Get down to the 1, run it in, go up at the end of the game, miss the fucking extra point.
Yeah.
Holy moly! What a Giants thing to do. Miss the extra point, and then all you have to do is not give up like 60 yards in a couple of plays, and then they do that, and then give up a field goal to win. So dude. Giants lost for sure.
I mean, 37 seconds, giving up. You said 60 yards in 37 seconds with I think no timeouts, right? That's almost impossible. Like, just play the borders and play like 20 yards back, and you should be fine. Not even like 10.
Well, the first pass, to be fair, was in the middle of the field. It was like the 40-yard.
Yeah, for 30 yards.
Yeah. So, and then I don't know. I'm not gonna say whatever because obviously they sucked. In the fourth quarter, there was a collapse. And Jackson Dart, I mean, his stats probably looked okay at the end of the day, but like I said, you had a ricochet touchdown. That's lucky. You had a PI that goes down to the 1, which he shouldn't have scored. You get a touchdown off that. He runs in. The first touchdown's complete blown coverage where the guy's wide open by like 15 yards. So his stats might look good, but he did not play that good this game.
No. I mean, again, for a rookie, he's fine. I think he's going to get better, and I'm excited for Jackson Dart. But yeah, like, you can't blow it out of the proportion. I mean, like, again, good quarterbacks close games. And I don't know, it's Abel's fault, but like, yeah, you got to close the game out. And I think if he wins this game, I'm not saying those things like, dude, he got lucky, but like, he looked awesome and he won the game. But like, you got to close it out and you got to get first downs. You can't throw a pick. That was a bad pick. I mean, it was right to the fucking linebacker or whoever it was. It was like right to his face. So yeah, good quarterback to close that out. Tough.
Yeah, sucks. Well, it was one of your Urlacher picks, so I was really upset that this happened.
I was pumped, dude. I was like, fuck, dude, I lost an Urlacher again. I was like, this one lost, and then it's huge. So pumped about that. Went 3-0. Tweeted at you. Didn't see it.
I did. I saw it before you messaged me it too. And I was like, and then you messaged me it, and I was like, I was gonna comment. I was like, did you like your own post roasting me?
Yes.
Because I think I saw James McDonald like this post, and then I was like, that's why I saw the post, and I was like, all right, dude.
I have everyone on my Twitter feed to see it. What do you mean?
Thanks.
No problem. But yeah, this is a statement win for the Broncos. Again, Bo Nix didn't look great, but you have the defense who can turn the game around. You have the offense who can, if you can be that explosive for, like, not say 4 quarters, but half a game, that's sick. So, like, yeah, Broncos are still, I would still be scared if I'm going against them. I think they're still a top team in the AFC. But yeah, they needed this win bad. Because if we lose to the Giants, like I said, not only does Jackson Dart look like the best quarterback in the league all of a sudden, because, like, all my guys beating these crazy teams, the Broncos look sad. And, again, this, at the end of the year, is going to look back like, okay, they won that game, but huge win for the Broncos.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's move on. Got a handful. Actually, only a couple more games left.
Yeah, so we got 4 more.
Colts at the Chargers. What did I say? Colts are hot, Chargers not, and kind of roll with it that way. They did what they do. Colts, efficient. JT dominates early, and then they kind of just roll from the rest of the game.
I need a meter that says Justin Herbert, and just like great, good, bad, or like okay, bad, so bad. He's in the bad right now. He's borderlining so bad. Again, you're gonna have. This is the worst 400-yard performance I've ever seen. Again, I'm gonna just. You can look at stats, ignore it. At 420 yards, he was missing people downfield. He was taking sacks he didn't have to. Not scrambling when he should have. Again, he had 420 yards, sick, 3 touchdowns. That's on paper great. He didn't look good. I just don't get. I don't know. Justin Herbert's an enigma to me. Again, their offensive line is hurt. I think they lost what's the name for a couple plays too. So that didn't help. Becton, and so like you miss guys, but you just didn't look good.
No, I don't know if it's. They looked sloppy the last few weeks, obviously. So Joe Alt being out, like I guess it's just a big deal for him. I mean, I guess he's really good, but I didn't think it would be to this extent. I mean, obviously they lost their running back too, which sucks. That maybe is a huge difference too, but yeah, I don't know, man. The Chargers are just fine. They did so well the first few weeks. Everyone was pumped about them, but maybe they're just not. Maybe it's just early. It's just too early to tell. And they're just like a good, not great team.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even know what they're doing now, too. I think Khalil Mack's coming back, so they're drop someone. Some weird shit's happening with that. But yeah, on the other hand, Daniel Jones still looks excellent. I'm a Daniel Jones podcast through and through still. And he said Jonathan Taylor kind of just Jonathan Taylor's the best running back in football right now. He's unstoppable. Big carries, short carries, does it in the pass game a little bit, not a ton. Actually, I don't think he did anything this game. Oh, no, a little bit. And then, Daniel Jones can just throw it to his receivers who aren't, like, big names, right? But, like, they just get the job done. You have the Alec Pierce. You have the Michael Pittman. They can just kill it, so. Go Colts. This is our Colts.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, but Jonathan Taylor has... Everyone can hear my... what's it called right now? So I was going to mute my mic, but I'm talking.
Okay. Shock your typing speed.
Jonathan Taylor has more 3 touchdown games than the Jets do this year. He has 3. They have 2.
Oh, my God.
I guess it's the same for the Browns because they haven't scored 20 points. But that's crazy that he has 3 touchdown games already.
Yeah.
It's only week 7.
We even said, like, the offensive line for the Colts were good, but we didn't think they were going to be this good. And they just open up, and then Jonathan Taylor just smokes the holes. That's a pause. But, like, he's just unreal. I don't know.
Yeah, Quentin Nelson, he's been all pros his whole, like, pretty much his whole career. Last couple of years, he's been kind of on the downslide, and it's like, he's still good, but not the beast. This year, he's back to where he was, and he's so good. He might win the Protector of the Year award. I forgot that was an award.
That's an award.
Until I saw somebody mention it.
Yeah, I mean, again, even like I guess if they don't do comebacks because of injuries, right? Or do they? Yeah, I don't know what they do. So like, who knows? I don't think they give it off as a lineman. They'll definitely not do that. But yeah, I think that's we mentioned it probably last year or sometime. Like Quentin Nelson might be done. Like he's running out his career. He's still solid, still a guy you want. But like this Colts team had no desire, but now with Daniel Jones, with how they're doing, maybe just revitalized and wants to play, but good for him.
He saw Sam Darnold get revitalized, and then he's like, I got to do that too, because they were traded for each other in the draft. Not really, exactly, true. But they swapped spots,
That's a good point. All right, we can move over to Cowboys, Commanders. Jaden Daniels gets hurt. Looks like a hamstring. I see Jaden Daniels' mom just getting shit talked online. Not sure about that. Don't agree with that. Basically, she said, "Don't keep RG3 and my son's name like out of the same sentence." Hard to do that when they play for the same team and they're the same caliber type of quarterback, and now they both have knee and leg issues. It's not like, we're pulling this out of a hat, like, I don't know. And then people just roasting her badly.
It's like I get both sides. Like I get you're like I don't want to like. Can we just stop with this RG3 bullshit? Like, they're different guys, obviously. But then she's like, oh, it manifests, like you said, itself into it. It's like, all right, like, people are saying his RG3 is not going to turn him into RG3. If you fucking believe that, you deserve to get roasted a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then if I'm a fan of the team, it's like, why are you even saying anything? Fuck you. Not fuck you, but, like, I'm going to laugh at you a little bit.
Yeah, the lady shut up. I don't know. But, whatever. She's also weird in terms of like how she protects him.
For sure. That's definitely part of it. I think if that wasn't the case, no one would say anything.
No, absolutely not. But yeah, she's like, you can't date girls. It's like, why?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's dating him.
Yeah.
That's the response I kept seeing.
I know. It was funny.
I kind of want to.
I forgot. See, he had a basketball game with maybe Juju Watkins or something, and he was like sitting next to her, and then they panned like the next quarter, and his mom was in between them. It's like, come on.
I get college. It might be a good thing for college, but like now you're an adult.
Like, don't you want? I get it. Like maybe whatever you want to be concentrated, but at the same time, you have to live a life. If you just strictly focus on football, like you're gonna hate it.
Yeah, unless like that is your personality. But if like your personality is not that, and you're getting forced to do that, you're gonna hate your life. Anyways, so Jaden Daniels goes out. Commanders look terrible. Dallas defense still needs some help, obviously, but offense looks sick. CeeDee Lamb back. Basically, first play of the game, not really, but like first drive of the game, right? Was it? I think it was. CeeDee Lamb gets a bomb. Was it that one? Right? Was that the first drive of the game? No, second drive of the game. Or CeeDee Lamb gets a freaking 70-yard touchdown. So, adding CeeDee Lamb helps.
To be fair,
actually, no, it was the fourth drive. My bad, but yeah.
I was gonna say, to be fair, yeah, it's like, was that CeeDee Lamb or was that them just dominating each other? The
corners did fuck each other up. That was a good hit, but yeah, that was a tough one.
No, I mean it's still whatever. It's still glad it happened. I just wanted to mention dumbass. Like, how do you run into your own guy? I get where you're going for like an interception or whatever. Like it happened in the Bears game, but
Nation.
Yeah, but you just run into your own guy. Just baffling to me.
It's tough to do. Yeah, especially like you smoked him. I don't know. But yeah, so you have CD coming back. You have George Pickens still looking fine. This was a game? This was a full-on Javonte Williams game. So yeah, Dallas offense sick. If they can get some defense going, I saw Jerry Jones today saying like, "Yeah, we might trade for some defense." Why did you trade Micah Parsons then? That doesn't make sense to me. And like, oh yeah, he could trade for Adam Schefter saying on Pat McAfee show. Matt McAfee? No. He was like, yeah. So now Jerry said since we could trade Micah, that we can make some moves now. It's like, how are you gonna make? If you're gonna make 10 moves, I agree. Great play. If you're gonna make one move and just bring in like an end or something, terrible play. Like, what are we talking about here, buddy? I don't get. You still had Micah Parsons this year?
I know. It's like I'm trying to see. Like if I'm in that shoe, if you're in those shoes and you're like, the team is playing so well, and it's like, or you're just gonna abandon the team this year, like you're not gonna try to get them better. Like I agree with everything you're saying. It's like, how do you trade Micah Parsons and then immediately be like, let's trade for guys? But I don't think they expected to be good, necessarily. Sure. I don't think they expected Javonte Williams to be as good as he is. I don't think they expected Pickens to do as good as he is. So that really you're just looking at the defense now, and it's like, okay, well, I guess. And like you said, yeah, they shouldn't do one guy. We're going to go get a couple guys, get a corner because their corners have been kind of iffy, get another DN, sure, get a linebacker for sure. I don't know how many good ones are out there, but somebody's got to be able to come in and play for you.
Yeah.
I mean, better than these guys.
But again, if you give up all the draft stock that you just acquired for Michael Parsons, that was a wash or a trade. Unless you get guys that are multiple year contracts, maybe. But like, those aren't easy to find. Guys that have 3 years left that want to get or supposed to get traded. Doesn't really happen very much.
For sure. Yeah, I was thinking about the financial aspect of it too, but is that affecting you this? I don't know. It's tough. I don't run a team, and I as much as I criticize them, it's like I might do the same because the Parsons trade already happened, so we're just moving on from that. And it's like where you're at right now. It's like I think you gotta try like to get some guys now. I don't know. It seems stupid. Yeah.
Well, especially because the NFC is so difficult. The Commanders are not looking good. They're probably not going to win the division. They're probably not going to compete for the division. You're just going against the Eagles, who obviously are good, but haven't looked good this year. Like, a lot of times. We just talked about them. So, like, you have a real chance to win the division if you just play, like, good football. And, like, if not, then you have a chance for the wild card. So, like, and again, with that offense, you can do anything. That offense comes in the playoffs. Like, you don't want to play that offense. Usually, they say defense wins championships, sure. But, like, that offense can ball out and take some teams, like the Packers or whatever. You could, you can beat that team. So, I don't know. I guess you go for it, but again, if just bringing one person, I'd be like, that sucks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not really worth it. Depends what you give up, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even know who you would get. Like, that's that good.
It's like Jeffrey Simmons, but like you're going to give up a lot for him. And
he just got hurt. So.
Exactly.
And he's a D tackle, so it's like...
Yeah.
I guess they could go... he still helps everywhere. But, like, yeah, I feel like people hype up the trade deadline and nothing really happens for the NFL. There's very little trades that can be made, I feel like, that are big moves, at least.
Yeah, I don't know what would you do, like, unless you move it back. Like, maybe that would help. You move it back to, like, week, because I think it's November 4th, I heard today. So that's 2 more games. It's, what? That's 7. That's like 10. Maybe if you move back to, like, week 12, you get something from it. I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's many, like you said, there's 1 or 2 things happen, maybe one big splash, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I guess for the Cowboys, I still don't believe in them, even if they got like a couple guys to be a championship team. No. But I don't know everything, and weirder shit happens. So,
no, you know everything.
I don't know why I don't have millions of dollars then. Clearly don't know everything.
Sad. Okay, that got a little depressing. All right, moving on to Packers at Cardinals. Talked about the Packers a second ago. Again, they probably should have lost this game. Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett looked good. And then Michael Parsons just took over the last quarter, basically. That's exactly what happened.
It'd be nice to have in Dallas.
Yeah, if you could get that. Imagine if Dallas could trade for that guy. Yeah, Jordan Love didn't look good at all. Josh Jacobs didn't look good at all. Obviously, he was sick and hurt. He still had 2 touchdowns, but just didn't look like himself. So the offense was pretty much non-existent, besides maybe Tucker Kraft. And then the defense didn't look good either. Like I said, the Cardinals put up 23 on them. Like, the Cardinals were doing fine. But Mike Parsons had 3 big sacks, I think it was, in the fourth quarter. Really took control and then stopped their last drive, and Packers dub. That's all I got.
That's everything. Not much else to add there.
Packers for real?
Surprised. I don't know. I hate to say no because they're in the division, and then that's going to bite us in the ass when you still have to play them twice. But they do play a lot closer games than you'd expect against some bad teams. I mean, even against the Cowboys, we were talking about. It's like, I don't know, how do you tie against the Cowboys after the Bears just beat them? Like, are the Bears better than the Packers? I don't know.
1-0 in 2025.
That's true. Yeah, I feel like the Packers just don't have anything that they like. It's the same thing we were talking about. It's like they just don't seem like they have a go-to Like, all right, we need someone to do something, and they can step up and get this for us right now. And they're still winning, so it's like whatever. But they should be winning by more against some of these bad teams.
Yeah, I think that's the exact point. Is like your go-to guy is Josh Jacobs, great. Who's your go-to receiver? Is it Romeo Doubs? Is it Tucker Kraft? Is it whoever it might be? Like maybe, but like you don't really have a defined one receiver. It seems like it's always been a problem, really. I mean, I guess since Devontae left. That's really where you're at. But like, you need a guy like that. I don't know. There's guys like that too available. So I'm surprised they have never added like just a true number one receiver for Jordan Love. Really, like they just keep going these like band of misfits. I guess Matthew Golden, right? He's a first round pick. Where's he been? Not really done anything. So thank God. But
he had like a couple of good games, and then people like feed him more, and then Matt LaFleur's like, we're not just gonna come out and feed the guy. It's like. You could. Like, no, why not? Why not?
We're not just going to give the guy a lot of touches because he's really good. What the fuck are we talking about? You stupid?
Yeah, so, I don't know. I mean, hopefully Matthew Gould is not that good, but we will see.
Yeah. Okay, last game. Sunday Night Football. This game wasn't great. Michael Penix.
Classic Falcons, man.
Yeah.
I knew that they were going to lose as soon as they were like, hey, this team might be okay again. Nope.
Good call.
10 points against the fucking decimated 49ers defense. Like, they got a special teams guy with the fucking green sticker playing linebacker, and you like, can't get more than 10 points on him.
That was crazy.
I mean, what are we doing? Like,
so, yeah,
are you only good at home? I don't know.
So, Fred Warner obviously out. Then the backup who was taking over for Fred Warner got hurt. So, yeah, like you said, the backup was a guy who never called plays in his life. He's a special teams guy. Having to play a middle linebacker, calling the plays, and dominant, apparently. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't know if it's just the Falcons' problem, if it's the 49ers just being cool and good. I just like two teams that still just I don't know. I just don't know. Still.
A lot of moving parts.
Falcons. A lot of moving parts. Falcons for sure not a championship team. All right, I'll just put it out there. Like you cannot be losing these games to the Panthers. You can't be losing the games to the 49ers when they have nothing and expect to be a championship caliber team. I don't know if Penix needs to get better or what needs to happen, but I don't know. They're just so inconsistent.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. It's like I'm looking at their stats, and it's like Darnell Mooney was your leading receiver. Okay, fine. But why does Drake London have 42 yards? And Kyle Pitts, I'm glad he did a good game. He had a good game. Bijan had obviously a solid game, but like, why does Drake London have 4 catches? I don't know how many targets he had necessarily. 10 targets, okay, a lot, but like. What get him 10 targets? Give him more. Fucking, he's your best receiver. He's one of the better receivers in the league. Like, give him the ball. Give him 15. Do the fucking Jamar Chase, Joe Flacco at that point. Like, give him some targets. And again, you have Kyle Pitts. You have all these guys who are solid and really good players. Like, I mean, Mooney and Pitts are both pretty good, and Bijan. But like, give your number one receiver number one targets. I don't know. Again, is it Penix? Is it the 49ers? But I can't imagine. I mean, 49ers are dominant with Mac Jones. Mac Jones didn't have a touchdown, and he lost 20-10.
Yeah, I don't know.
McCaffrey, like, their running game hasn't been that good, and you got gashed by him. 129 yards on the ground. And you're supposed to be a decent run defense. I don't know.
Yeah, we talked about how low yards per carry he had.
Mm-hmm. Brian Robinson averages 4 yards a carry this game.
What can you say? It's the Falcons, man. I mean, one week they're up, next week they're down, they'll be up. And people will be like, whoa, how'd they beat this team? This team might be good. And then you'll be like, you know what? This team might be good. And then they're going to lose again. And you're like, got me. Never going to get got by the Falcons. That's my goal. Try to not get got.
You're not going to get got. They play the Dolphins this week.
All right, well, they're winning this week. But
then they play the Patriots in the week after. So that's where you're going to get got. They're going to fucking go off against the Dolphins. You're like,
or
they get reverse got.
They beat the Dolphins. You'd be like, this team's not that good. And then they could beat the Patriots.
But then they have the Colts.
Okay. And then they lose.
Lose to the Colts. Then they have an easy schedule. They have Panthers, Saints, Jets. Falcons, not a championship team. Could win the NFC South, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. don't know what the Buccaneers are gonna do, but who knows? Okay. I think that's all I got. That's our recap of the NFL. Our recap of the MLB playoffs. World Series, I think, starts Friday, I believe. Fact check that. But should be fun. NBA starts tonight. Blackhawks, I think, are on as well. Or yesterday, NBA starts. So hope you enjoyed those games. Yeah. That's all I got.
Hope you did.
Yeah, fuck the NBA.
No,
See people
fuck
just roasting
you,
LeBron.
whoever listening.
Everyone's just roasting LeBron for being fake. Stephen A.
Oh, I saw the Westbrook comments.
Yeah, Westbrook comments. Stephen A went off too.
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah, they're both just like, he's fake as fuck.
Stephen A's just mad that he got fucking put in his place on the court that one time by LeBron.
That's what he talked about. He talked about that. He's like, why is there only one camera angle from behind my head? You didn't even see what I was saying? He was like, I think LeBron paid someone to do this. I was like, okay, it's a little extreme.
He's grasping for straws. He's like, that's like one of the only times someone's gotten over on Stephen A. He's like, someone's got to happen.
Someone had to have paid for this to happen for sure.
Yeah.
There's no way LeBron could have came at me that hard.
But I don't. Is this shocking? Like, obviously LeBron has been appeared to be just fake as fuck forever. Like, I don't know if people are like shocked by this. Like, like the fucking like the Kobe thing. Like, he was gonna hit 81 that day. I knew it. It was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, him reading the same page of every book, first page.
Yeah.
Would you ever know?
Like, just like the random fucking day. Come on, dude. Like, there's 82 games in the season. You're like, this is the day. Like, no shot.
Oh, what are the ones he has, dude? So many fucking good ones, dude. There's so many funny, dude. I don't even know. But yeah, 80. He's like, I saw Jalen Rose. You know, he's not got it tonight. What other ones does he have, dude?
Yeah, so stupid.
Yeah, lying about Kobe Bryant 81, lying about The Godfather. Oh yeah, they're like, which one do you prefer, the first one or the second one? He's like, I don't know.
What?
Is it The Godfather? LeBron? Like, what Godfather you like, the first one or second one? He's like, I can't pick. I like them both. It's like, do you like them both?
Probably not. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He has. And I don't know the guy, but from the outside, he definitely has a very I need to be liked kind of, it seems like, personality. And like, what is going to get me liked? Oh, I like The Godfather? Everyone likes The Godfather. Like,
it's the best movie of all time, according to most.
Yeah. So I gotta like that, so I'll just say I do. And I gotta look smart and gotta look this way for some reason. I don't know. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure on him and shit. I don't want to make excuses because this is crazy. What do you like the shit he says? But yeah, it definitely has that like I needed to be liked complex for some reason. Even though you're a billionaire and you still have that complex, it's like how fragile is the human ego? You know?
Yeah, it's a question for I don't know. That's a question Woody Johnson can ask Aaron Glenn. How fragile is your ego and the human ego in this vacuum of life? Well, I believe in you, Alex, and I believe this podcast is over. We'll see you guys at the end of the week for a Friday Fun Day preview of Week 8. See you guys then.
Bye-bye.